I think that is the first time I have ever seen you without that hat on. And I've seen this motherfucker a lot. Oh my gosh, I had no idea his hair was so froey. That's cute. Can he get an attitude check?
Fuck you.
Fuck you!
Oh, that was sloppy, you guys. Super sloppy. We'll work on it. It's cool.
I think we're a little sloppy.
A little sloppy. It's all them drink specials that, what was it, slippery nipple?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Funny story, I passed out wasted, had crazy sex, and in the morning, I rolled over and I turned on our vibrator and it scared the shit out of me all of a sudden. Oh my God, that never needs to happen again. Put your toys away when you're done playing with them. It's the lesson of that story. You guys want to hear a quick funny story about getting kidnapped by Al-Qaeda?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got kidnapped by Al-Qaeda down in Detroit. Big surprise. We stayed at the Metro Inn. Don't ever stay at the Metro Inn. Even the wallpaper had bad vibes in this place. The desk clerk is, I'm not racist, but I don't know what to call him. He had a turban. One of those turban guys. I eventually ended up screaming Afghani tranny at him. But my friend and I stayed there. My friend went to an after party. There's like 10 degrees difference between sitting in the audience and standing up here. My friend went out to a party. I went and slept. I got woken up by this Afghani tranny with him grabbing my shoulder. You wake up, you wake up. My friend had called a cab and took off. And the cab was there and with nobody to cart around. Cab driver wanted gas money. Otherwise, this Afghani tranny was gonna kick us out of the hotel. So I'm packing up all our shit and get the fuck away from me and go to leave the hotel and walk out into the lobby. The cab driver is also Afghani. Big surprise, right? He wanted $50 for gas money. Otherwise, he was gonna call the cops and they would not let me leave the hotel. They stood in front of me, so I couldn't leave. So I start freaking out. Motherfucker, I'm gonna call the cops. I'm a white girl, that's what we do. I call 911, my exact words to 911. I have been kidnapped by Al-Qaeda over a matter of $50. Get to the Metro Inn immediately. And hung up. Thank God I am as white as I am. The cops eventually showed up. These two guys are huge, two Afghani guys screaming at him, "You Afghani tranny! I'm gonna steal a plane and crash it into your motherfucking hotel. How do you like them apples, bitch?" And I lean back to spit on this guy and I feel an arm grab me around my waist and it's my friend that had gone to the party. I'm like, "Where the fuck have you been?" You know, because nobody can bitch like a little girl. I turn around and the entire time there's these two big black Detroit police officers laughing at me because I'm just like a chihuahua on crack. So I go over to the cops and I'm telling them like, this is what he did, and he fucking comes and grabs me in my hotel room while I'm sleeping and this, just bitching up a storm. And one of the officers, he puts his hand on my shoulder and he's like, "Miss, do you have any marijuana on you?" And I was like, "Are you seriously asking me that right now? What does that have to do with anything?" "Well, I'm just saying, if you do, you need to go out into the parking lot, get in your car, smoke some, and calm down." True story. I love Detroit police officers for that very reason. I have been driving a good 10 to 20 miles over the speed limit with a doobie hanging out of my mouth, and a Detroit police officer will pass me on the highway, not even blink an eye. Oh, if only we all lived in the magical land called Detroit. So your next comedian, you might have seen him. He is on YouTube, Facebook, and the sex offenders list. Mr. Brad Hall.